you should be asleep, but instead, you're going over a conversation that you had with someone earlier that day. You're not actually engaged in any productive thoughts. You're busy judging yourself. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have said that. I probably sounded stupid. You're not engaged in anything productive. You're engaged in destructive thoughts, thoughts that will tear you down. Or you probably have an interview the next day, but instead of engaging in something productive, and that is preparing for the interview, you're busy engaged in thoughts that will probably cause you to fail that interview. You're busy telling yourself that they probably won't like me. I'm probably not qualified enough. That is what you're telling yourself at that time, instead of actually preparing for that interview. James Clear describes overthinking as the art of solving problems that you don't have. Normally, when you have a problem, the logical thing to do is to go find a solution for that problem. But for overthinkers, when they have a problem, they are stuck in the middle. They are stuck in the what ifs. What if I fail? What if people don't like me? What if this and that happens? So if you're an overthinker, you stay stuck and you actually never take action. If you want to, for example, start a business, in this case, starting a business is the problem you have at hand. And the solution for that will be to develop your product or service, to find your target audience and things of that nature. But again, you're stuck in the what ifs. What if they don't like my products? What if they don't like me as a person? What if I fail? What if this and that happens? What if the competition is too high? So you're stuck in those what ifs and you create more problems for yourself, and in the end, you actually never start that business. And this happens in all areas of our lives. If you're an overthinker, overthinking is going to stop you from making progress in whatever area of your life. If you want to take a certain step, you're going to get stuck in the what ifs. Overthinking comes from either your past experiences. Maybe you failed in a business in the past. And so because of that failure, you have this fear of starting a business again. So you start overthinking. Either that, or you either want to control the outcomes. You want to control the future. You want to know what your future will look like. So you start overthinking. What if this and that happens? What if this and that happens? You want to control the future. And the truth is, you cannot control the past or the future. What you have is the now. The present moment is your superpower. And you need to use that to your advantage. You need to ask yourself, what are you doing now that is helping you solve the problem that you have? Focus on the now. Forget about the past, forget about the future. Here's the thing. You can't change the past. If you failed in the past, yes, that is your experience, but don't let it control your today. Don't let it control who you are or the decisions that you make today. Don't let it stop you. What you need to do is take the lessons from the past. Lessons are the only thing that you can carry from the past to today. And act now. The now, the present, as I said, is your superpower. Learn to take advantage of the now. So if your dream is to start a business, what can you do now? What can you learn about your market? What are the gaps in your market that you can fill? That is what you should be doing, not focusing about the past and the future. And if you want to stop overthinking, just use the now. That is the solution. If you have an interview tomorrow, instead of overthinking, what can you do now? Maybe you can prepare for that interview by going over commonly asked questions. Maybe you can prepare your outfit for the day. If you had an argument with someone, instead of overthinking this and saying that you probably said something stupid, plan to have a conversation with them and solve the issues that you have. If you take charge of the moment and actually decide to go from problem to solution directly by taking advantage of the now, then your overthinking problems are behind you. Overthinking can be solved. Overthinking is a habit, and like any other habit, you can either stop it or continue with it. So it is your choice to make. Do you want to continue overthinking, or are you done being an overthinker? It is up to you to make the choice whether you want to continue with this habit or you want to stop it for good. So the key is to focus on the present moment. Ask yourself over and over again, what can I do right now? If I have a problem, if this issue is in my life right now, what can I do right now to solve this problem? We've gotten to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Till next time, bye.